Question and answers. How many branches of phonetics are there? 3. Articularly, acoustic, and auditory. Question. What is articularly phonetics? Answer. The study of how speech sounds are produced. Question. What is acoustic phonetics? Answer. The study of physical properties of speech as sound wave in the air. Question. What is auditory phonetics? Answer. The study of perception of speech sounds by the listener. Question. Auditory phonetics also called what? Answer. Perceptual phonetics. Question. How speech sounds produced? Answer. The air is pushed out by the lungs up through the windpipe to the larynx. Question. What are inside larynx? Answer. Vocal cords. Question. How many basic positions do vocal cords take? 2. They are production of voice sound and voiceless sound. Question. During the articulation of a speech sound, when vocal cords are spread apart and there is no vibration. Answer. Then that speech sound is called voiceless sound. Question. During the articulation of a speech sound, when vocal cords are drawn together and there is vibration. Answer. Then that speech sound is called voiced sound. Question. What is the trick to know if speech sound is voiceless or voiced? Answer. Put a finger in each ear, produce sound, you will hear vibration, it's voiced. Similarly, sound which is voiceless because of no vibration. Question. What are vocal cords actually? They are the thin strips of tissue that are moved by the flow of air to produce the voice. Question. What are bilabial sound? Answer. A speech sound meant by using two lips. For example, P and B. Question. What are labiodentals? Answer. A speech sound made by placing the top teeth against bottom. For example, F and V and V. Question. What are dentals? Answer. Sound produced with the tongue against the upper front teeth. For example, the initial sound of thin and the final sound of bath. Sample used for it is known as theta. Question. What are alveolars? Answer. A speech sound made with the tongue touching the part of the mouth behind the upper front teeth. For example, t, d, s, z. Question. What are palatals? Answer. A speech sound made by placing tongue against or near the hard palate of mouth. For example, sh and t sound is shout and child. Question. What are Velars? Answer. Speech sounds made with the big part of the tongue against the soft palate. For example, k and j. Question. What is dorsum? Answer. The big part of the tongue is called dorsum. Question. What is velum? Answer. The big part of the roof of the mouth is called velum. Question. The ng sound in sing and sang is called what? Angma. Question. What is glottis? Answer. The space between the vocal cords. Question. What are glottal sound? Answer. A speech sound produced in the space between the vocal cords. For example, h in head. Question. What is stop or plosive? Answer. A speech sound made by stopping the flow of air coming out of the mouth and then suddenly releasing it. Question. Example of stops or plosive. The sounds p, t, and k are voiceless stop, also called plosive. The sound b, d, and g are voiced stop. Question. What are fricatives? Answer. A speech sound made by forcing breath out through a narrow space in the mouth. For example, f and v sound. Question. What are affricates? Answer. A speech sound that is made up of a stop and followed immediately by fricative. For example, j sounding cheap and ch sounding cheap. What are nasals? Answer. Speech sounds produced by spending a stream of air through the nose. For example, mm, mm, and ring. Question. What are liquids? Answer. A speech sound produced by letting air flow sound. Question. What are liquids? Answer. A speech sound produced by letting air flow around the side of the tongue. For example, the first sound in the word lip. Question. What are glides? Answer. A speech sound made while moving the tongue from one position to another. For example, the sound W and J. Question. What is glottal stop? Answer. A sound produced when the air passing through the glottis is stopped completely, then released. For example, try saying expression oh, oh. Question. What is flap? Answer. If you pronounce the word butter in the way that is close to the word butter, then you are making flap. Question. How is flap produced? Answer. It is a sound produced with the tongue tip briefly touching the alveolar right. Question. Difference between consonant and vowel. Answer. Consonants are articulated via closure in the vocal tract, while vowels are produced with a free flow of the air. Question. What are front vowels? Answer. These are produced with the front part of the tongue. For example, in the word beat, bat, first. Question. What are central vowels? Answer. These are produced with the central part of the tongue. For example, in the word but and tough. What are back vowels? Answer. These are produced with the back part of the tongue. For example, in the word book and put. Question. Back vowels are also called what? Answer. Dark vowel. Question. What is diphthong? Answer. It is a sound formed by two adjacent vowel sound occurring within the same syllable. For example, oil, rain, reek. Question. Diphthongs are also called what? Answer. Gliding vowels, because we move our tongue from one position to another position. Question. What is monophthong? Answer. A single vowel such as E, A, E, I, O, U is called monophthong. For example, in the words bat and kit. Question. What is triphthong? Answer. It is a union of three sounds in the single syllable. For example, you and beautiful. Question. The front edge of the tongue is called what? Answer. Corona. Question. First difference between phonetics and phonology is. Answer. Phonetics is the study of human sound, while phonology is the classification of sound in a particular language. Second difference between phonetics and phonology is what? Phonetics belong to descriptive linguistics, while phonology belong to theoretical linguistics. Question. What are the third difference between the phonetics and phonology? Answer. Phonetics has limited scope, while phonology is broad scope. Question. How many categories of sounds are there? Answer. 3. Phones, phonemes, and allophones. Question. What are phones? Answer. Phones are general human sounds, irrespective of their place in the sound system of a language. Question. What are phonemes? Answer. the smallest unit of speech that can be used to make one word different from another word. For example, C and P are different phonemes in the word cat and pet. Question: what are allophones? Answer: one of two or more variants of the same phonemes. The aspirated P of pin and unaspirated P of spin are allophones of the phoneme